Good morning, good morning. I need to see my mic moving on the screen. I don't see it. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm slow. I am a little slow this morning. Obviously, I'm just putting on my mic. I'm going to turn on my other device that I still have not logged into all of my apps. But it's okay. It is what it is, and that's where I'm at right now. Um, so, y'all, excuse me, I look a little oily this morning. I put on some serum. My girl, LaFay, has me on what is supposed to be. Good morning, Kimmy. I love you, girl. When you were here in Alabama, you said that you were not getting the notifications when I go live. And apparently you changed that. So I appreciate it. And I'll bring you in on these videos, honey. Just let me know, because we be chit-chatting. And yeah, so maybe we should do that, have some videos where you and I do something together, because you come on and do your skincare and you do your transparent talks. So I love that. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for your support and encouragement. So you guys, yeah, like I was saying about my skin, I put on some oil this morning. My skin is acting crazy because sometimes I don't do what I'm supposed to do with my skincare. So one time I actually called Faye and I'm like, Faye, my skin is doing this, my skin is doing that. And she was like, because you ain't following my instructions. I bet you ain't X, Y, and Z. And yeah, I was not X, Y, and Z. And so, I'm realizing that my skincare routine when I wear makeup has to be different from the skincare routine where I don't wear makeup. Sometimes it might be a week or two and I just work from home. Sometimes I'll do that. I won't schedule any meetings. I won't schedule anything. Therefore, I don't have on makeup. And I have a pretty easy skincare routine, but when I do have on makeup, what I realize, I have to use my scrub a lot more. Sorry, Faye. You're so right. I don't use my scrub like I'm supposed to, and that's why I get these little nasty bumps. And I'm a picker, so I picked at it, and it was just like, hey, I'm gonna be here forever. So that is what's going on with me this morning, you guys. So this is the beginning of our morning lives. So it's Tuesday. Yep, it's Tuesday, and we're gonna do a transparent talk. So today the transparent talk is we're talking about resilience. So you guys, I am creating a series. So we're going to have a series of conversations. And that goes into branding. So I won't get too ahead of myself, but today the talk is all about resilience. You guys, your ability to bounce back, my ability to bounce back. And I know for me over time it's gotten better. My resilience has gotten better. You guys, my resilience has gotten better. So there are times where something can knock me down for a day, for 2 days, for a week, for a month, just depending on what it is. And so I've had to learn how to bounce back. But that is on a mental note. This bounce back, I'm going to keep it about marketing and social media because that is what I'm talking about in other aspects. So the resilience in bouncing back on your marketing, specifically your social media. A lot of us who are content creators, promoting our business, we tend to go up and down when it comes to creating content and just marketing ourselves. So my encouragement is just bounce back, you guys. Always remember bounce back. um so with that being said, I want to get into what we're going to be covering for transparent for the academy. So I am going to upload another video about resilience. It'll have a little bit more of, me and my flair, some encouragement. So you guys be sure to check that out on my regular page, Yo Win Royalty. So Yo Win Royalty will have a video, a transparent video. It will be different from this video, but it will be the same topic. So you can watch the video on my Instagram or my Facebook, or you can watch it on YouTube at Yo Win Royalty. But like I said, this is more or less about, we're going to talk about resilience in our marketing and go into what we're going to cover in the academy. So you guys, you've been seeing me put out flyers. For July, we're going to have our first meeting where we're really going to work as an academy. Like, we're going to have a syllabus and everything. So, okay, side note. You know what? I'm about to ruin my fun fact. So, I have two fun facts coming out this week. One of them is, what was your favorite subject in school? So, if you think you know what my favorite subject is, drop it down. But I will have a post this week actually telling you what my favorite subject was in school. And then, I love this question. I've done this at work and other places. We all play make believe as a child. When you play make believe, what role did you have in the school? Like, what did you do? What did you make believe as? So, I might have kind of given it out a little bit what my answer would be. So, you guys, I'm still working on my coffee this morning. I'm drinking black coffee because I didn't have anything to make it creamy like me. So, shout out to Riverbank and Trust. I love my cup from Darlena. This patch, it's like an old school patch. It reminds me of having to iron my dad's work uniforms every day. So I had to iron my dad's work uniforms. That was one of my chores. So back to the academy. So for July, you guys know we're talking about branding, okay? So marketing. Q3 is all about marketing. So July is branding. August, we're going to talk about content creation. And then in September, we're going to talk about video editing, okay? So, guys, branding is the foundation of your marketing. I do have some notes here. That's why I'm looking down. And if you can't tell, I'm a little tired. I did not sleep well last night. I have a problem with my sleep, and I do take medicine, and sometimes my brain don't allow that medicine to do what it's supposed to do. And last night was one of those nights where I took my sleep medicine, but my brain was like, no, I'm going to keep thinking. And so now I'm up a little tired and still a little restless mentally. But resilience, I'm gonna push through it. And like I told you guys last time, I'm gonna do some shit I don't feel like doing. So if I call you, you better answer your phone. So branding is the foundation of marketing. Branding is not just about your logo, and branding is not what you want people to think your business is about. Branding, really, I broke it down into 5 topics that we're going to cover. Your personality. Branding is all about your personality. So that means colors, fonts, your tone. Are you going to be witty? Are you going to be funny? Are you serious? All of those things. Understanding your audience. You really have to understand who you're talking to. There's so many videos out here that I see where, well, let me back because I don't want to start talking about everybody and nobody at the same time, because that's my big thing. I will talk about everybody and nobody at the same time. But when I say understand your audience, what I'm talking about in this case is knowing when you make content, if that content is for your clients, previous clients, future clients, or is that content prospecting for a new client? Is that content talking to your peers? A lot of content that talks to your peers, you are at be careful with that, because you're trying to be funny and witty with your peers, but in the process of doing that, you're being condescending to your clients. You're talking shit about your clients, how they don't want to pay this, how they don't want to pay that, how they show up late, da 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 da. And all that is good, but that's something that you talk about at drinks with your colleagues, with your business buddies. Stop putting it on social media, y'all, because I'm gonna let you know, I usually unfollow you. So if you don't see me commenting, I'm getting real passionate about that, because I unfollow people who do this. I don't like it. Engage emotionally. This is another area where I don't block people. I unfollow them. I don't unfriend them. Because you can still see my stuff. I don't care about that. I just don't want to see yours anymore, because it's making me feel some kind of way. So when we talk about emotional engagement, you're there to engage with your client. So how are you going about that? It kind of ties hand in hand with the personality. So let's think about it. You have guilt, fear, shame, pride, joy. You have all of those. And marketers use these emotions to prey, I said it and I didn't mean to, on their customers. So they're going to make you feel guilty about not buying their product. They're going to make you feel guilty about using another product. They're going to make you feel ashamed that you have this problem, and they're there to solve it for you. They're the knight in shining armor riding in on the white horse. I hate it. I hate emotional when it preys on those emotions. If we're going to do something emotional, let's lift one another up. You can still market your business without getting in on the negative emotion of your people. Reflect industry standards. For me, this comes down to, I do wear t-shirts. I'm a t-shirt and sneaker type of girl, so that technically doesn't reflect the traditional side of my standard. But also, you guys, I do warehouses, I go to land, so I'm not about to be out here like I worked in an office. When I worked in an office, I dressed cute every day, a dress, nice heels. Who about to wear nice heels in a warehouse? I don't have time for that. I just don't have time for that anymore. But for my social media, I got on a whole nother subject for my social media, and I'm talking fast. I wanted to keep these under 10 minutes. I'm already at 10 minutes, so this one will be about 15. So industry standards. So when it comes to social media, for me, I have to remember music. I have to remember what type of music I use on my platforms. I love hip hop. I am a gangster rap, trap house. I don't do all the hot girl type of stuff, but that's what I listen to. And I have to remember not to use that type of music on my social media. Although that's what I prefer, is not industry standard. So you guys will see a lot of instrumentals on my stuff, but they will be more hip hop, rap type of instrumentals. It still has to reflect who I am. And then the last one is creating a consistent message. So that message can be your verbal message, just making sure, well, not making sure, but if you choose to talk about the same thing like what I'm doing for a period of time, and that works for me because it helps me not have to think of continuous stuff. So you guys, I went to a seminar, and then I actually talked to somebody. Hey, Tiffany, I talked to Tiffany Draper, and I asked her, if you guys know, if you've ever talked to me about Tiffany, the first thing I say about Tiffany Draper is that she's an amazing marketing person. She knows how to market, period, point blank. So when I had the opportunity to get her ear and ask her for some advice, and I was a little scared to do that. Tiff, don't be frowning your face up. I was a little afraid to ask for some advice. And she reiterated what I learned at this seminar. I think his name is B. Cole. He does social media management and all that type of stuff. But they said, you're really telling a story. Right? So a story is continuous. It's not just So you guys are going to see that. You're going to see content that sounds so similar because I'm telling you a story. I want to reiterate the same thing. We don't need constant. That's another thing. I unfollow people if I feel bombarded by their content. If somebody's posting content every day and it's constantly telling me to do something, I need to do something, I don't need your pressure. I got enough pressure on my own. I unfollow those people. So stop pressuring folks and stop giving out so many messages. Like, it's overwhelming. There is a such thing as marketing fatigue. Don't wear your damn clients out. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say, y'all. So that's it. We're at 13 minutes, so I did not go over too much. I know I rambled. My nose is a little stuffy. But I got it. I made it through, you guys. The first live of many, many more to come. If you are somewhat here and on YouTube, I really, 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 really need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have to manually upload these videos as lives. I'm a little tech savvy, so I know how to, get on some platforms and do some things, but I want to actually go live on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. And in order for me to do that, I need 50 subscribers to my YouTube channel. I want to say I have 34, so I need 16 subscribers. You guys, I have 233 videos on YouTube. Did you know that? I didn't even know I had 233 videos on YouTube. I might have to go and look. I wonder if they're counting like videos that I've saved to other people, but I have been on YouTube since 2021. I bet you didn't know that either. So please go check out my YouTube videos. Subscribe to YouTube if you guys are interested in commercial real estate. Join Commercial Real Estate Partners, and then follow me at Yo Win Realty on Facebook and Instagram. You can find me at Yo Win Royalty on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, Yo Win Realty is also on LinkedIn. I do a little TikTok, but not that much. But when I start selling stuff, you're going to see my TikTok shop blow up, y'all. So I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. And Kim, you stayed through the whole video. I love you, boo. So now I don't have to call you and say good morning. This is your good morning. Talk to y'all later.